Hello everyone. Harry and Meghan's Reddit reactions to Harry and Meghan's latest news. I know it's hard to stop talking about Harry and Meghan. Don't misunderstand that we are making her famous. We are doing what we want, exposing the truth. We are condemning the villain so that no one will fall into her trap again. If you and I have such good intentions and someone is still stubbornly involved with her, then that person should definitely check their IQ. Today, we'll examine Saint Meghan Markle, and I'm excited. Lots to chat about with you. Lots of fantastic stuff coming ahead. I only meant that Meghan would have to follow various cultures if they were a new royal family, and how amazing this article was. This led me into a rabbit hole. They shared various strategies to appreciate diverse cultures and royal families. Can you picture her in these situations? I'd want to see it, but never will. She may have curtailed for the Queen at the wedding. This is a hot issue. Videos exist, but they cut right at the time. Comment whether you believe she did or didn't. I doubt she did. Personally, I think so. Rewatched the footage several times. I think one of the books we're reading confuses them. Lady C's book said she didn't think she curtsied either. Which book may I have? Maybe Valentine Lowe's book? She probably didn't curtsy either. Still, we observed the mocking curtsy. Of course, who forgot? Totally nasty. I was at the Suits, where she miraculously curtsied. Naturally, Stephanie and I recapped her dumbass movie. I'll display its name, as I can't recall it. She curtsied in the dumb movie. After we recapped it, I had no clue when I started this. Data's handbook, that was it. She did curtsy in this dumb movie. In the film, she bows. Miraculously knew how to do it back then, but forgot when filming the Netflix documentary, or with her match to the late Queen. However, the original poster shows how different cultures pay respect to elders, the royal family, and others. If Meghan found curtsying difficult, she would never do it in another society. In this civilization, she couldn't survive. Do we have Kaleidoscope Snow? Great name. It states, Meghan Markle felt she was spotlighting the monarchy's mistakes with the Netflix clip, but she came out as uncultured and rude. I emphasize contempt. Totally agree. Elders taught me to bow as an Asian American. I would break up if my partner did the same thing Markle did, after bowing to my parents, because of ridicule and bigotry. I concur completely. Again, it's the scene that comes to me when I think about Harry, and how many people still defend him. I suppose we want to witness his former good, but that scenario makes me think, I can't with him. She did it as he watched. He might act irritated, yet he participated. He participates willingly. He's not captive. Honestly, if Harry now regrets and wants to admit his mistake and beg for forgiveness so he can return to the UK, do you agree? If yes, please comment number 1. And if no, please comment number 2. Continuing the story being discussed, I have no sympathy for Harry. Oh, this is cringeworthy, says New Auntie 26. Why not state that contemporary curtsy is harder than it looks? That would have resonated more. I don't know what a narcissist thinks, but I think she'll never be relatable. Thank God she doesn't think like most of us, so she can't. I seldom understand her thoughts. She's probably not. Her main concern is herself. Alright, I want to read this. We'll move on from this curtsy, but I think it's significant, because I agree. Golden Bee is the original poster. I dislike her using I'm an American for every mistake. Most civilized individuals in love with their lover don't insult their culture and study and adopt most of it. Think Queen Mary of Denmark. She's Australian. I adore her, who studied a foreign language, culture, customs, and royal procedure without mocking them. However, Mary married the crown prince, not the spare. How would Meghan be different if she married the heir? I think we're overhumanizing. She'd probably be the same. She'd probably be more open about her activities. I'm not suggesting William would pursue her, but you know, in this situation, she would have thought, I don't have to help anyone. Had she married Harry, the heir, not the spare, she definitely thought so anyhow. Thanks to tiny miracles, William was born first. I adore Queen Mary of Denmark. I get your point. Queen Mary, an Australian, married into the dynasty and immersed herself I learned some about her. I'll get the specifics incorrect, but she insisted on learning that language quickly. She worked through the lessons. All respect to her. New languages and cultures are hard to learn. Trying hard makes a difference from whatever this was. Alright, how about a giggle at this? Dependent aside uploaded one. Just noticed the image, makes me chuckle. Maybe I saw the nasty twosome traveling incognito today. Limousine armored. You go? I wouldn't be surprised. They would arrive at a polo match, thinking, what? Never gaze at us. We're discreet. We don't want any drama. Never gaze at us. Security is needed. Everyone's after us. He said what? People may throw acid. Nobody's after you. No one notices you. As Starkville notes, if she were in that armored limo, she'd roll the windows down and wave at everyone. It's true. I recall that near catastrophe vehicle pursuit. I recall them getting out of their dark SUVs and into a taxi, so they may promote their current creation. Oh my gosh, the Deep Home posted this. I wish I knew who made this. This is hilarious. I saw that previously. Lean Mean Machine-esque, but really humorous. Indeed, this is them. Security is needed. I recall the Kevin Costner incident. Remember, where she grabbed the mic? Seriously, they needed stage security. They aren't Harry and Meghan, everyone else, because she grabbed mics. But they brought security. What will happen in a celebrity's home? With other celebrities. Alarming breath mentions incognito. No half-dozen black SUVs around them. There wasn't Diana in the car. Their makeup, hair, and PR staff were absent. They didn't notify 12 news stations and tabloids of their whereabouts. They didn't tweet their GPS. First, yes, since I'm seeing it, I'll add it to this list. I think it is insane, something they published, about the royal family giving an olive branch. Do not negotiate with terrorists. It works differently. Harry and Meghan started it. No olive branch, no understanding. That's nothing. They don't get to pick how to treat the family they've harassed and attacked for years, right? I only scraped the surface. Your reconciliation terms aren't up to you. I want to share everything 8272 has posted, since they had the funniest comment. Yep, thanks for not stating the van owner's name, because he could get a cold call from those two to lend the van. Alright. Discuss temper tantrums, shall we? Rachel got her way throwing screaming hissy tantrums. According to Lolo B, I can only conceive of foolish Harry saying it about the bridal tiara that Meghan wants and obtains. Since she didn't obtain the tiara, it didn't appear like she did. Let's see. Why would it matter today? Rachel broke crying after Jane Polly's interview. What could she achieve, other than appearing like a control freak a-hole? Who cares? She might threaten them with what? As before, I'm just scraping the surface, right? I've heard other YouTubers state, this isn't fresh news, but I see it as a disguised threat, maybe not so veiled. Book authoring is my plan. I'll tell everyone since my 72 days worked, 4.5 years later, totally fantastic. They're full of fill in the blank. I'll discuss the temper outburst. I've read reports that she had a screaming fit later, so I want to conduct further research and talk about it live to get your opinions. What would she get? My God, why are people covering for her? Don't understand. That doesn't make sense. They must have had editing rights or something, because why wouldn't Jane Polly's folks, whoever put this out? I need to view the footage. Why are they still protected? Minute recently wondered if Harry is still easily gaslit by her. I'll answer yes because of everything we've read about him. I think he's dumb, furious, and searching for a chance to attack the press. She offers it to him. It resembles foreplay. Oh, that screen pap? He says. Oh, grab him? Sue him? No idea. So foolish, so foolish. My kitten's fantastic name says she wishes someone would video one of her meltdowns in public. Me too, but I think everyone around her must sign NDAs. I also think they only do softball interviews where they can determine the conditions. I don't know why networks want people to watch. No idea why I put up with that. I don't understand it. On the other hand, do you believe that she definitely planned to leave? I recently watched footage of the opening words between Oprah and Meghan. Oprah said that when she spoke to Meghan when she and Harry lived in Nottingham Cottage, Oprah wanted to have an exclusive interview with the couple. Meghan said she couldn't do that until further down the line, because the royal family would not approve. That confirms what we all suspected. I was shocked just hearing her say it. She had no intention to stay. That was recorded just 3 days before her wedding to Harry. Oprah removed that from her final shows because she didn't want anybody to hear that. I found the full episodes, and that was said on tape. Oprah has distanced herself from Meghan. A wise move. Not only that, her irritated reaction to Harry talking shows she's definitely not a very good actress. No wonder Hollywood wants nothing to do with her. She is vile. Harry has looked irritated for the last 4 years. She rules the roost, and it's Harry's fault. He let her get away with taking the lead in their early marriage. He forgot his place was in front of her, yet her manipulation took over. To be honest, I don't think she's that stupid to believe that she can take down an entity that's been around for centuries. That's like saying you're going to take down the Catholic Church. The only thing she's taking down is herself and Harry. That's exactly what happened. She lies to and manipulates Harry all the time, and the dimwit believes everything she says. Markle has no credibility. So what could she write in a book that anyone would be worried about? The only subjects that can offer advice on are bullying, abuse, lying, grifting, drug abuse, not showing respect, and entertaining men. Terrible that our late Queen and Prince Philip had their final years ruined by this evil witch, and no consequences. Why hasn't she been made to pay? I want to add this. From what I understand, Harry and Meghan had a huge fallout before that interview, and words must have been exchanged, which left both of them seething with each other. However, they were both instructed to put their differences aside during the interview. They couldn't, though, so instead, they had a divided front during the interview, and their hostility was clearly palpable. After the filming, whoever was the production manager ticked them off about their attitudes, which then set Meghan off into a hissy rage. But who cares? Stay angry and age fast. Meghan? That's what I mean. Thank you for watching my video. I hope to receive more love from you by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. I especially want to know what you think about today's topic. Please comment below. Goodbye, and see you again.